my sexy mamas and sexy papas. Hey, I don't know who's watching. Welcome back to Lucelena 82 TV, and it's so great to be back with you guys. And today we are continuing with our Saturday night chat. I know it's been a while. I know I've gotten behind. I know I haven't uploaded in a while. And I will be explaining that in future videos as to why I've been like a little bit off the radar, like I mentioned in a video earlier this week. But to continue our Saturday night chats, our first Saturday night chat, loves, was about skincare. And I hope you took good notes and you learned a little something. And if not, I hope you at least were entertained. And I was just wanting to continue on with this series because I did get a lot of compliments and I did get a lot of good requests, and I did a lot of people telling me, hey, I really like that video. Let's, what's next? So to move on, today we're going to be talking about makeup tools. Yes, my loves, makeup tools are your best friend. I know we usually are used to using these, but let me tell you, baby, sometimes it can be good, but sometimes it can be bad because our hands are touching everything all the time, and sometimes our hands tend to carry germs and bacteria. And remember, we're touching our face. Our face is a very delicate part of our body where it's got a lot of pores, and when we get dirt and bacteria on our face, that causes us breakouts and all that fun stuff that we want to avoid. I don't know you, but I want no pimples on my face. So let's jump right in, guys. When we're starting out with makeup, like we said, the first very important step was skincare, which we already talked about. Second step is having the right tools, or the tools that work best for you to apply your makeup, because it is very important to have the correct tools, or the tools that work best for you, in other words, to apply your makeup, because that's how you're going to get a flawless, nice finish or achieve the look that you're going for. Now, for example, in my case, one very important brush, I have so many brushes, you guys, it's not a joke, but I love all my babies. I'm not kidding you when I tell you I love them all very much. I have quite a collection of brushes. Now, don't think you have to go out there and splurge. No, you don't. You can find a very good economical brush out there. Ulta, Walmart, I don't know, CVS, Walgreens, wherever you shop at, but I know they sell them mostly everywhere at a good reasonable price. Ooh, you guys, I think it's like very obvious how excited I get when it talks about makeup. Yeah. I think you can go out there and find very good reasonable price brushes that will work just as good for you as that high dollar one. Now, don't get me wrong, if you can afford to go splurge and buy like $100 brushes, by all means, go right ahead. It's your money. You do you, I do me. And that's right. So to start off, one very important thing for me is a good foundation brush. Now, depending on your preference, a lot of people have different preferences. I really enjoy either one, to be honest with you. We can use different types of brushes to apply our foundation, or even, sponges, which we'll talk about in a minute. But for me, as far as a brush, ones that I enjoy using to apply my foundation, and I really do go to them a lot, are these brushes. These are off, if you can tell, these two are flat. Let me put these down. These two are flat. These are flat top kabuki brushes. You can see they're called flat top because they're flat. And these are pretty good. This is the Morphe S94. And like I've mentioned to you guys in previous videos before, and see, it's just a flat top brush. I purchased this in a whole kit that I got at the Beauty Expo, which only cosmetologists are allowed to go in, you guys. Don't get your panties in a twist. Don't get excited. You can't go in because you have to be licensed. So I really got a good deal out of these, and you guys, they're so soft to the touch. They're so good. They leave your foundation looking flawless, a flawless application. I really enjoy these. Another one that I enjoy, because I don't want to take too long, this is the this was my very first foundation brush when I'm telling you guys when I started my collection. This is the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80, and I know, you guys, these brushes are super expensive. Now, don't get it twisted. I bought this baby on eBay, and I got it new, and I got it like for 15 bucks a while back, like I want to say like 2 years ago. But you guys, like I said, if you invest in your brushes and you take care of them, they're gonna last you a long time. And I used this brush quite a bit before I started stepping into the beauty blenders, and I really enjoy the way it applied my foundation. I use this with my Holy Grail Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I used to use that one all the time before I started branching out and stepping outside of Estee Lauder's box. Yeah. You guys, if you haven't tried that foundation, you need to get your hands on it, or at least go get you a sample. You don't have to buy the whole foundation. Hey, before you commit, always run to the store and get a sample. So, and that was just a little informative 10-second commercial. And so, like I said, this brush has been bomb with me, you guys. I love it. It was like my very first, so it's like my firstborn. And I really enjoy this brush, you guys. I'm telling you, if you can find it, or if you can get it, or if you can go on to sigma.com. Now, let me put this out there. I'm not affiliated. I'm not sponsored. Nobody's paying me to do this. I'm not making any money selling y'all these brushes that I'm talking about. I just tell you because this is what works for me, and you know, it might work for you, it might not work for you. Hey, but take what you want and drop off the rest. Okay, so this is another flat top brush that I enjoy. I really enjoy using that for my makeup application. Another two brushes that I have thoroughly been enjoying and have been my go-to a lot lately, to give my other two babies a rest, are the Real Techniques. And this is it's like the name is already all rubbed off because that's how much I use it. This is the Expert Face Brush. You guys, y'all have seen me talk about it so many times. And these are very affordable, and like for the price, you get a good quality brush. This is another one, and this is called the Buffing Brush. It's the same, just a little more wider, rounded top. If you noticed, both of these are rounded top, except this one is like more like longer, wider, and this one is more rounded. You see that? And this is just a simple buffing brush, you guys. The way I use this one, I'll take my foundation, you know how y'all see me apply, and I'll just kind of buff, you know, like that swirl, tap, and buff, you know. Y'all know where that's from. And just kind of buff it into your skin, you guys. Like I said, you don't have to go out and get into a pile of debt to have a good set of brushes. You can start off with a simple set. Like I said, these came in simple starter sets that you can pick up at Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, Ulta. I have not seen them get into Sephora yet, but I know these are Ulta. And if you go to Ulta, you get your $3.50 coupon. I believe, don't quote me, I don't know, it could work, your $3.50 coupon. If not, you can download the app. The app always has the coupon. Those coupons are monthly, you guys, and now they do points. Now they also offer that ultimate rewards something, I don't know what it's called. And these are always like BOGO, buy one, get one 50% off. You can't go wrong. You can buy yourself a starter set and like another set of brushes from the line, or a different set. You can't mix and match though. Let's clear that up. You cannot mix and match. It has to be the same brand. But I have picked these up. I was thoroughly surprised by the fact that they were in a drugstore or at Walmart. And that I've been enjoying these brushes. I kid you not. I have been enjoying these brushes. Another brush that you absolutely have to have in your life is a brush that you're going to use to apply your setting powder. So right now, this has been my goal. Well, lately, up until a new baby came in my life. The Real Techniques powder brush was my bomb and go-to brush to apply my my setting powder, whatever setting powder I'm using for that day, just depending. Y'all know me, my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish has been my holy grail up until that new Maybelline one, and then there's a new baby in town. Yeah, there's a new kid on the block, baby, and let me tell you, that baby's still in my heart. I'm about to go buy the full size because I got a sample and I was just like, where have you been? So this brush is bomb if you want to find a brush to apply your setting powder. And y'all have seen me apply it, you guys. I ain't gotta go through it all the time. All I do, this is just pretend like this is mine. I just kind of tap into there and press it in. I don't go like this. I just press it into my skin ever so lightly because, you know, I don't really like to add more coverage to my face. Now let's talk about this new baby, you guys. I'm telling you, I was shocked. Like, to know, I mean, I'm not saying they're bad, but I'd never tried it, and I was like, I'd always seen the brand in the store, and I'm like, yeah, that was what I would do. But I am so upset with myself because I'm like, you cannot judge a book by its cover. That's a no-no. You guys, Ecotools is awesome. You guys, their brushes are so baby soft. I'm telling you, this is a brush that I have been grabbing lately to apply my setting powder, under my eyes, to set everything. Let's just take a moment. Let me tell you. Let's just take a moment. Okay, but yes, I'm telling you, you guys, y'all gotta step into the drugstore, step into wherever, you know. Target even has these. I don't know if Target has Real Techniques. I don't remember seeing it. I know I've seen Ecotools there, and Ecotools is a very affordable brand, you guys. They have gotten so much stuff out lately. They've been launching, not relaunching, but they've been launching a lot of stuff, and I'm just surprised, and I'm very impressed with the quality of their brushes, how well they work, how soft they work. I mean, not how soft they work, scratch that. How well they apply everything. Like, I use that one for my setting powder, and I have another two that I use that we're gonna talk about in a minute. But yes, oh, so good, so good. And next brush that I'm going to talk about, which is another Ecotools, and these two came together. Let me tell you guys, it's Ecotools again. They just working it, girls. They just working it. Or guys, I don't know who's watching. These two came in a set, and this is the Define and Highlight, and this is a set like this. These are two Ecotools brushes as well, and I use this one to apply my bronzer, and I'll just do, depending on what I'm trying to do. If I'm gonna go all full glam and like sculpt and define and all that stuff, then I'll use something else. But lately, these have been my go-to. They're so light, they're so soft, they're so effortless. I just love the way they work with everything and apply my makeup, whatever I'm trying to apply with them. You guys, these two, and I use this as a 3, and I use it in a 3E. When I say 3E, we'll talk about later, just a little, you know, informative moment here. 3E, you apply your bronzer, you go 3, and then E. You know? You go right here, 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 here. And that's how you can use this brush with your bronzer. The next brush that I use from these guys, and this, like, let me show you again. And it just says, I'm trying to turn it to where you see, you guys. I'm sorry if it's upside down. But this is just the Define brush by Ecotools. And it's just a little brush like that. How lovely is it? Oh, you guys, y'all got to get your hands on it. It's not expensive at all. The next brush that I use from that little set is the Highlights. You guys, this is essential. You have to have a highlight brush if you are going to apply highlight. Telling you. Yes, is that serious? Yes, I'm telling you, you need a fan brush, because that's how you're gonna apply your highlight. Like, you know, you can even use this if you want to kind of define, like when you're using your bronzer, define, kind of carve that out more. But I like to use this as my highlight, and I apply it just on my temples, on the high points of my cheek, go down the bridge of my nose. Y'all see me do it. Y'all know the process. I ain't gotta go all over it. But yes, these two came in a set together. I did pick these up at Ulta a while back. I've seen them there. And so, yeah, go grab it by all means. Next set of brushes we're going to talk about, and y'all see me talk about them a lot on my videos, because these are my go-to brushes all the time. And I'm telling you, and I'm telling you, and I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I need to replace them. Yeah, it's that serious, guys. And I'm trying to clean it off because I just finished using it, because you can tell I'm wearing my makeup right now. Not that I ain't ever wearing makeup. So crazy of me. Okay, eyeshadow brushes. You guys, if y'all are looking to apply eyeshadows and stuff, it is absolutely essential you find yourself some good eyeshadow brushes. Like I said, just depending on your preference. If you don't like to go all out, if you don't like to apply eyeshadows, then you can just skip this part. But to me, I like applying eyeshadows. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah. And these two are my homies. Like, we rolling with the homies here. Like, they are a part of me forever and ever and ever and ever. And these two are the crease and concealer brushes by Cosmetics. And what I love about them is they're like travel size. They are dual ended, and see, as you can see, this is the concealer brush and this is the crease. Like I said, I just finished using them, so excuse me because they're messy. Calm your nerves. Calm your nerves. I'ma wash them. Good Lord. And then the next one I like to use is the all over shadow brush, which is this one. and this is the smudger brush, which is this one. You guys, I don't have to go over how I use them because y'all seen already quite a few of my tutorials, and I'm like, and this is the brush I use, and I'm using this one, and now I'm flipping it over. So you already know, you guys, I ain't gonna go all over the drill again. So these are two absolute essential brushes. You have to have an all over shadow brush. You have to have a crease brush. You have to have a smudger. Now, where did I get these? I picked these up. I've mentioned them before several times. I talk about them all the time, and every time I tell y'all, I always tell y'all, I picked these up, and a little kid, I don't know where the little pouch is at. I have to look for it, because I take it out. I'm like, I'm not gonna be putting it in the pouch every time I use it, because that's just how I am, a neat freak. If I have it in the pouch, once I'm done with it, I have to put it back in the pouch, and have to close it back up, and have to, so I'm like, yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. So I just said, I'm putting them in my cup, because I just gravitate towards them that much that, yeah. Now don't get it twisted, you guys. I know I say don't get it twisted all the time, but that's just me. You do you, I do me. Leave me alone, okay? These are expensive. These are expensive. I did pick them up in a kit. I don't remember how expensive they were. They weren't like $100. Don't go all peeing your panties saying, oh my God, Lucelana spent $100 on brushes. No, it was like a 5 or 6 pack of brushes. They're all travel size and dual ended, and it came like with a foundation brush and finishing, like the powder brush, whatever, blah blah blah, the blush brush, and this, that, and then like one has the spoolie and the other one has like for the eyeliner when you do like the liquid eyeliner in a pot or whatever. And these, I don't remember, I'm sorry, you can go to Ulta, they still have them there. I seen them there the other day. Cosmetics brushes are a little pricey, but they're very high quality, good quality brushes. Yeah, I do recommend them. Now, if you can't afford them, you can also get, there's also some really good Real Techniques brushes, you guys. I've been using this one. Look how my baby's so clean because I just washed my brushes. And this is a Real Techniques base shadow brush, which could be, hey, this could be your all over shadow brush. See, they're very similar. And like I said, these come in a starter set. I have them all over in my cups, you guys, so I can't like show you the whole set together, but I know they're a set because they're all purple like this. But yes, you guys, this come in a set, and it's like the eyeshadow. I know it says something about eyes on it, and it's like a starter kit, and it comes with like 4 brushes. It comes like in a little zippy pouch. They come very nicely packaged, very nice, very affordable. Like I said, the most you'll spend on Real Techniques brushes, especially a set of brushes, are $20. And they're very good brushes. I've been using those quite a bit as well. Let me tell you, you guys, let me tell you. That's it for eyeshadow brushes. Now, we talked about the finishing set of brushes. We talked about concealer brush. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really use concealer I don't really use a brush when I'm applying my concealer. If y'all seen me before in my previous tutus, I always use my Real Techniques sponge. Now, excuse the sponge because it's dirty, but that's just how much I use it. I always wash it once I'm done using it, but it still manages to stain. Let's talk about sponges, you guys. Let's talk about, yeah, gotcha. Let's talk about sponges, you guys. I purposely left this in the pack new. I've had it new in the pack since December. Yeah, I've had it new in the pack since December because I was like, I'm gonna start my channel. Once the new year comes in, I'm gonna start my channel, and I'm gonna talk about makeup brushes. I'm gonna talk about this, and like creative juices flowing. I wasn't sleeping because I'm like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I literally wanted to stay up all night and like start filming videos, you guys. That's how desperate I was to get my channel started. Yeah. So I purposely left this closed since December. I know, like my beast hands, Hurrah, haven't torn into the packaging. How surprising. So, Real Techniques sponges, you guys, this package, I picked it up at Walmart. I also picked up a second package because I gave this as a gift to a friend who was like, I need to know like what sponges do you recommend for applying makeup and stuff. I really like this package because it comes with the 2 Face Expert sponges, which are these. And it comes with like a contouring sponge, which is this one, and this is new actually. This was out in December, this one was a new one that what they had launched. And then the little purple ones, which are right here, are Miracle Mini Eraser Sponges. Now, you're probably like, how am I gonna buy that if I don't even know how to use it? You guys, Real Techniques is bomb. They also have, like, on their, you know, social media, they have tutorial videos. If not, subscribe to Lucelena82 and I will show you how to use the sponges. Okay? Okay. Don't worry. Be happy. So, these are Real Technique sponges. Like I said, 20 bucks, you guys, 20 bucks. Hey, if you go to Ulta, you see this and you pick up a starter set of brushes for $20, you buy one, you get one half off, you're gonna spend $30 on a set of brushes and a set of sponges that you're gonna be reusing. Now, it is very important that you maintain, you know, your sponges, because sponge can harbor a lot of bacteria and that's not good for your face. So we need to make sure we take care of our sponges, which we're gonna talk about in the next few minutes. So yes, this is a good starter pack for you guys to pick up. Now remember, y'all seen me use these in my videos. I use this sponge all the time to apply my foundation if I'm not using my buffing brushes or my flat kabuki brushes. These sponges are bomb. You guys, don't get me wrong. I love the Beauty Blender, but I've talked about it before, and Beauty Blenders can get pretty pricey when you have to replace them. I believe you're supposed to replace your sponge about every 3 months. Because for the reason being that it is a sponge, you're using it to apply makeup, you know, and sometimes it can just accumulate bacteria and germs there that you don't want to be putting on your face. And sometimes it can be a really bad bacteria or germ that can cause like a really bad infection on your face. I don't know, you know, you just never know. You don't want to take that chance. It's your face. So it is important that you do replace your sponges every so often and wash them and stuff. So that's why I said it's a good thing, you know, you get two. And like I said, these are very good brushes. Beauty Blender is a good sponge as well, you guys. Don't get me wrong. I love you, Beauty Blender. Booty Blender. Booty. Yeah, booty. I love it, but it's a little pricey because it's $20 plus tax. I've already talked about it. Ain't going there. We already went there, did that, got a t-shirt, and we came back. So, next thing I want to talk about, you guys, and I'm pretty excited. I have yet to open it because I just recently purchased it. This was just Ecotools just launched this. Yeah, do you hear that? I'm just so excited. These are Ecotools Perfecting Blender Duo, and it says it's best with liquid and cream makeup. 2 unique sponges to use wet or dry. I'm super stoked to try these, you guys. These are newly launched by Ecotools. This with their metal collection. I think they have like a rose gold brush set, you guys. And I'm pretty stoked to try these out. I've heard so much good things about them. These were cheap, you guys. Cheap. These were pretty cheap, you guys. Reasonable, like I said. Y'all probably think, I had a question the other day, like, where are you getting all the money to buy this stuff? I'm like, you guys, I had most of the stuff. Some of the stuff were gifts, and I've purchased maybe 1 or 2 things here and there, but I haven't spent money to do my videos. The only time I spent money was when I did that B-Day gift idea thing, but my hubs funded the money, and I really didn't buy much because I used stuff that I had here around the house. Yeah, that's BTS talk. Behind the scenes. Don't get it twisted. BTS, behind the scenes. But yes, you guys, if you can get your hands on these Ecotools sponges, I hear that they're awesome, that they're working great. Also, another sponge that I'm looking forward to try out, and thank you, Meredith Castillo, because she gave me these for my birthday. Love you. And I had wanted to try this out, and I saw it the other day, like a while back, and I was like, I'm gonna come back and get it, because you know, I had that much cash on me, and I was like, oh, I don't want to have to buy the other thing because I really don't need anything else right now. So I was like, you have to get the BOGO to get a good deal. That's just me. I don't know. I feel like you have to get the other thing to get the good deal. So I was like, oh, I'll just come back for it later or whatever. But I'm really excited to try this, you guys. This is the new Real Techniques Diamond. What is it called? Excuse me. The Real Techniques Bold Metals Collection Miracle Diamond Sponge. And it's like, it says 900 carats, 13 facets, any look. So it's pretty cool, and it tells you like what it's used for. It says you use the top right here to buff and blend for a flawless finish, and you use the larger sides right here. I'm sorry if I'm covering it. The larger sides right here. It says function as a wedge to apply makeup to large areas, and then the smaller sides, it says work around the eyes, mouth, and the brow bone, and the tip, which is right here, you'll use to cover tiny imperfections. It says use wet for a dewy application and dry for full coverage powders. That's awesome. You can use this wet or dry. I don't know if you can use the Real Techniques face sponge wet or dry. I've never tried using it dry. I always, you know, wet it, wring it, and use it to apply. But I never, and see right here, it specifically tells you, I'm not lying when I tell you, it tells you right here, if I can kind of get it to zoom in, replace every 1 to 3 months. See, telling you. Even they're telling you, and I don't think they're telling you because they just want you to go be buying and buying and buying. I think they're telling you because it's imperative that you replace your sponges every 1 to 3 months. I would say 3 months because depending on the care you give to them. Now let's talk about care. Since we're talking about care, let's talk about the care of your brushes and your sponges. I'm trying to like put my stuff away here. Before we move on, you guys, I know I talked about it in my video about these brushes, these little like the dupes for Real Techniques brushes. But you guys, I know I said I was like pass on the brushes, but I did find another use for them because I'm like, I'm the type of person that if I'm gonna have them here and they're gonna be taking up real estate. What I mean by real estate, guys, is if they're gonna be taking up space, then I need to find a use for them because they ain't gonna be here just sitting here looking pretty like me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I did find a really good use for them, you guys. I feel like I love the way they apply like my bronzer. Like I use this little one right here to contour my nose, like, you know, to carve out, if you know, like thinning out the nose, you want your nose to look like you got a nose job. Yeah, that's it. And I just been thoroughly enjoying that. I like to use this to kind of contour right here and carve out my cheekbone. And I have been enjoying, there's a medium-sized one. I just got crazy up on her applying makeup, and I use that kind of to kind of buff in my blush. Oh baby, that stuff works good. I'm telling you, if you can get your hands on these, they're $20 a set. I picked these up at Walmart, and they work good. The only con I have about it was this that I talked about. Y'all see me, like it just bends all over the place, feel like it's about to break. I didn't use this. I didn't enjoy it for applying my foundation. This is supposed to be the face brush. I just felt like it was just moving the foundation side to side. Yeah, that's how I felt like my foundation was just doing side to side. Yeah, I don't like it. Now, moving on to cleansing and caring of your brushes. It is imperative that you wash your brushes at least twice a week if you can. Like me, I try to wash them more than that because I'm just like a neat freak and like OCD here. And those of you who know me and work with me before, y'all know who I am. They would laugh at me all the time because like in the classroom, we'd have a student, I'm like, with the lights off, stay away, you know, and somebody sneezing like, she just coughed. And like if they coughed into their hand and touched my desk, I'm like, Lysol wipes. That's how OCD I am, you guys. But so yeah, y'all can just imagine with me and my sponges and my makeup brushes and stuff. So yeah, it can get crazy. One very important thing you need to purchase when you buy your brushes or whatever you're gonna buy. Real Techniques has a brush cleansing gel, you guys, that you can get at Ulta, you can get at Walgreens, you can get at Walmart, you can pick it up anywhere they sell Real Techniques stuff. Ecotools also has another one. Ecotools has their own cleansing stuff, and they also, I managed to pick these up, you guys. I love the, I mean, I use my regular makeup wipes to clean my brushes when I'm applying my makeup and stuff, whatever. But these are also good for in between your washes. These are the Ecotools makeup brush cleansing cloths. It says for quick daily cleanse, free of parabens, phthalates, whatever, sulfate, and it's dermatologist tested. You guys, I purchased this at Ulta when I picked up those sponges because like I said, it is a BOGO. You buy one, you get one half off. So I was pretty excited. When I saw this, I was like, hey, I hadn't seen this. So I picked it up, and I'm very glad I did because I do clean my brushes in between, like especially when I'm applying eyeshadows. And if you can see today, I did like a little kind of purpley hot pink look on my eye because I don't know, I've just been inspired by my lovely flowers that my hubs gave me for my B-Day. How long have they lasted? And you guys, I wish we had smell-o-vision here because they smell beautiful. Beautiful. I love the lily because it just smells so pretty. You walk into my house, it smells lovely. But moving on, y'all need to purchase these because it is imperative that you wash your brushes. I had a friend tell me, she was like, girl, I didn't know I was supposed to wash my brushes. So I've been using the brush like that ever since I bought it. And then she had like a really bad breakout right here, and she was like, I didn't know I was supposed to wash my brush. I said, yes, you're supposed to wash your brushes, because girl, your brush can harbor bacteria just as bad as your sponge can. It is imperative, and I say imperative over because it is important. It is a high, it's very important that you keep up with your brushes, you guys. You wash them, you maintain them, you replace them every 1 to 3 months. Like I said, you don't have to go all extravagant. I remember there's also like a little dish that I don't have it here with me because I keep it in my restroom, because it's where I wash my brushes, you know, in my sink or in my kitchen, depending. I just make sure I clean everything up because I don't want to get anything into my brushes or my sponges. And it's like a little dish that has like these little, it's like a scrubbing pad or whatever, but it's a silicone scrubbing pad for your brushes. So you kind of use that. And it came in a set with the Real Techniques gel cleansing brush. Yeah, brush cleansing gel. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, you guys. That was our Saturday night chats today. Today was our Saturday night chats about makeup tools 101. Now you guys, it's up to you to go to the store and pick up what works best for you, because hey, all my brushes work for me. I don't know what's gonna work for you, because we're all different. If the world was all like me, we'd be boring. Boring. Anyways, moving on, we're gonna say this is the end of this video, you guys. I hope you had fun with me. I hope you were entertained. And by the way, if you like today's makeup look, give me a thumbs up. I can create or film a video on this look. It's FYI, this is all the Max Selena collection. Oh, you guys, I love it. If anybody who's anybody, y'all know Selena. You guys, she was beautiful. She's quite an inspiration, even though I know she's not a Christian singer, but she was a very iconic in the Tejano world. And you know, I'm Tejana, you know, Tejanita here. So yes, if anybody's interested, and if you're interested in how I got this hair look today, babies, give me a thumbs up. I will do a tutorial for you guys. But that's it for now, babies, and I hope to see you next time. And until next time, stay sexy.